Hello, everybody! Good afternoon. Grabe, we know that it's siesta time pero hindi po namin kayo patutulugin. We're not gonna let you sleep right now. So wake up because it's one of the beautiful weekends in the universe. My name is Eman Feliciano. If you have been following us on Miss Earth Crown, we are here on D Crown and I am still the creative content head of D Crown. And this afternoon, we are going to interview two of our trending and popular queens, and of course, front-running queens of the Miss Universe Philippines 2021. But of course, I am not the only one who's going to do that for you, because if we have the men of MEC Crown, then also we have the men of D Crown. Of course, MEN stands for Eman, pero who are the M and the N of the men? Ewan ko ba? Let me introduce them to you right now. Let's have the letter M of MEN of D Crown, our editor-in-chief and our co-host, Markley Gatchalian.
Hello there. Good afternoon. And yes, I am the M of MEN of DC. Yes. Daming, there are a lot of
Ang dami
MEN
acronyms.
of DC. I am Marky Gatchalian. I am very excited for today. Aside from the fact that I will have a chance to co-host with my handsome buddies. Yes, handsome. Also because we have prepared an interactive, fun, and light show for you. So as early as now, prepare your extra smartphones because you will have a chance to play a game with our queens from Cebu Province and Negros Oriental. And you can also write your questions on our queue. Wait for our queue first and get to know our beautiful queens only here at D Crown, where every crown has a story. Eman?
Yes, there you go. Tumitingin kasi ako dun sa isang monitor natin. Because you know, Mark, right now, we are live streaming on several platforms. Aside, of course, from our D Crown, mayroon tayong 78 million viewers dito sa D Crown ngayon.
Wow,
tawag natin sa kanila million.
That's 78
Siyempre.
million.
Of course, we also have a lot
Hello,
of viewers
people
right now
from
on YouTube, on the D Crown and MEC TV on YouTube, and on the M and Mega page on Kumu. Actually, nandito ang isa sa mga trainers ng ating mga queens, si JV Canta. Hello, Mama JV.
Hello,
Cantalk
JV.
is here with us right now. So JV, hello. Confused Wizard is also joining us right now. On Kumu, you can also show your appreciation by sharing the stream, tapping those hearts, and of course, dropping those virtual gifts. In fact, isa sa mga queens natin ngayon, kagagaling lang niya sa interview on Kumu with MJ Lastimosa.
MJ Lastimosa.
Ayan. Akala niya makakatakas na siya sa Kumu, but no, andito ulit siya sa Kumu. But now, let's introduce the N of MEN. Nandito na ang punong abala. Yes, and actually hindi na ang role po niya ay chief correspondent, pero executive producer na rin po namin siya ngayon. Ladies and gentlemen, Noy Sabilano!
Hi everyone! Isang magandang hapon from the Philippines. Good afternoon from the Philippines. My name is Noy Sabilano. Yes, Eman is correct. I am the chief correspondent. Punong abala / everything and everything na talaga ang ginagawa. Pero syempre, this is a special day, special episode because you forgot to mention, guys, that this is our very first interview episode ever. As in historic to, guys. This is the very first time we're gonna do this, and we are excited because we have two perfect queens to be our first guests here on D Crown. So
that
again,
is
you will have to stay tuned for our wonderful questions to our queens, and of course they're going to share their heart and soul with us, and of course have a little bit of fun during our kahoot game as usual.
Yeah, so i-prepare niyo na po yung Kahoot. So if you want to prepare now, you can go to Kahoot, KAHOOT.IT, and later join our game. And just a little bit lang yan, ha? But also, ayan, so tama yung sinabi ni Nonoy, for those who are following us here and viewing us from Miss Earth Crown, this is we've been doing this for over 2 years already, but this is our first time to do our episode on D Crown, and this is our premiere episode of the first season of D Crown, and this is our first time together. Although Noy has interviewed a lot of MUP queens already, But this is our first time
Yes.
together to be interviewing our Miss Universe Philippines queens.
Correct.
And speaking of Miss Universe Philippines queens, it's time to meet them now. Ladies and gentlemen, our very special guest for our premiere episode of our first season here on D Crown from Miss Universe Philippines. Let's begin with the queen from Negros Oriental. Here she is, Miss Grace Charmaine Vendiola.
Hi, everyone!
Hello, Grace. There you go. Ayan, magkakamustahin natin si Grace in just a little bit. But also, we have right now our Miss Universe Philippines Cebu Province, Steffi Aberasturi.
Hi! Maayong hapon!
Hello, Steffi. Ayan. Naku, parang black ang screen ni Steffi. Isa pa. Ulitin natin. 1, 2, 3. Steffi Aberasturi. There you go.
Hi!
Ayan.
Maayong hapon! Thank you.
Ayun. There you go. Oo. Let us know ha. Ano kung naka-black pa rin ang... Naka-black. Ayan na. Hindi, andiyan na pala si Steffi. Nakikita ko na pala
Yes,
si
we
Steffi.
can see her. We can
Okay.
see her.
Okay na?
Ako lang pala. Yes, we can see you na. Ako lang pala ang hindi nakakakita sa sarili kong monitor kay Steffi. Pero nakikita ko siya sa isa pang monitor. Ayan! It's time for our kamustahan na, di ba, Nonoy? Anong pangangumusta ang gusto mong itanong sa ating mga queens?
Well, of course, I'd like to ask our queens, no? Of course, we are inching our way into the grand finals. I mean, who would believe that after many months of, the cut-offs, eliminations, the virtual competitions and whatnot, we are slowly inching our way. Grace, top 3 feelings right now. What are you feeling right now?
Right now, I'm, of course, very happy and can't deny the fact that I'm nervous, but grateful at the same time, of course. Who would not be? After all, it has been a long journey and we made it. So, of course, we're grateful. And to you guys.
Thank
Really
you
great.
so
Yeah.
much.
Thank
Si
you.
Steffi naman.
Yes, Steffi.
Oh, okay. What I feel right now, I totally feel scared. Like for me, being part of Miss Universe Philippines, it's really it's a challenging competition. Like seeing these beautiful and phenomenal girls, like it's gonna be scary, but at the same time, I'm happy and excited to meet these girls and to learn a lot from them. And blessed also for me to be here finally.
Yeah. And then, Steffi and Grace, you haven't really met each other personally, during the competition.
No.
Di pa.
My gosh.
Di pa.
Right.
Oh my gosh, you know what? We can't wait for that moment when the girls are going to, meet personally. I think it's going to be like a flood of tears and, flood
True.
of laughs and
You have
joys,
no
right?
idea, guys. I'm the most excited person. I've been wanting to meet her. I messaged
Wow.
her.
Oh,
So
diba?
sweet.
I'm
And
really
I'm sure
excited to meet all of the girls. Talaga.
That's true.
Cool.
Ayan, diba?
So please make sure that
Nakakatuwa.
you record it, guys. Take pictures and post it on your Instagram so we can stalk you and we could see how you were enjoying each other's company.
Yeah,
Oo,
for sure.
Can't wait. This is gonna be exciting because it's been a hell of a ride. It's been a roller coaster ride to get to the top 30 right now, diba? Tatanungin natin sila more about that later
Correct.
on, hindi ba? Yan.
Okay.
Pero alam nyo ba, aside from the energy that we have right now and aside from our guests sounding out how they're doing, our online audience is also very active right now. Unahin na natin sa Kumu. Sa Kumu, yan, JV is saying, ayan, napansin daw ni JV na medyo from Cebu to Makati, struggle daw ang internet, sabi ni JV. Naku, minsan ganun talaga.
Totoo.
Pero, ayan, okay lang. But Steffi is still beautiful. And we can hear you well. Yun naman ang importante. Hello to everyone who's watching us on Kumu right now. And of course, Stacy, Lauren, thank you for sending the halo-halo, Stacy, Lauren, the virtual gift. Now, let's look at our comment. Grabe, hindi pa tayo nag-uumpisa. Alam nyo ba na sobrang dami ng comments na nakikita. On YouTube right now, Casey Sabelino is
Oh, that's my
shouting,
friend. That's my best
Steffi!
friend. From Cebu.
Oh my God, it sounds like my
Hello.
surname.
Mag-
Sabili.
Oo, sounds like Noy's surname
I
pa sa
know.
Bilano.
We might be
diba?
related. Hi, Casey.
Exactly. Oo. And then may
He's my
mga
close
pa-hashtag.
friend.
Oh, really? That's great. Hello, thank you so much, Casey, for watching on YouTube. And Nina May is already sounding out kagaya ng iba nating iba nating fans. Steffi Rose, yan. One step at a time. Yan ang mga hashtag ni Steffi. Andito rin syempre
Yeah.
si Linel. Oo. Si
Wow.
JV nasa Kumu, si Linel naman nasa Facebook nanonood ngayon. Hello
Spread
everybody.
out ang support. It has to be like that.
Oo. Si Sir RJ Gaming ay nanonood din sa YouTube and
Hi.
Hello.
supporting Steffi right now. Oo. Ayan. Yan. Ate KCC is always present. Ayan na, yan naman. Okay. And of course, aside from from Steffi, aba si Steffi lang ba ang mayroong mga mga tawag dito, ang mga pa-supporters. Meron din tayong
Yes.
syempre mga ibang mga supporters para kay Grace naman. Sabi ni Geov Lim, Grace, hashtag Grace of Negros Oriental.
So this is Team
Ayan.
Bisaya pala for our first
Oo.
episode.
Oo nga, that's
Wow.
true. My mom
Really
naman is from
great.
Negros Occidental. Talaga namang we are, the Central Philippines Power is here with us right now.
Indeed.
Indeed.
We also have, by the way, Eman, we also have viewers from Vietnam. Pat
Ah!
Nguyen is saying hi. Love from Vietnam.
Oo. Ayan, sabi din dito ni Linel kanina, na pinapaalala sa atin ni Linel na meron tayo sa Miss Earth Crown. Nung nasa Miss Earth Crown pa kami, meron tayong lucky charm. Hindi ba, Noy? Yung
Oh
unang
yes.
queens,
Oh my God. Okay.
usually
we'll
yung
have
unang, oo, yung
Yes.
usually kasi yung unang guests
the first week.
namin, for the first episode of that season, they end up being part of the top
Winning.
or winning the crown.
Yes.
So, para kay
Wow.
Steffi at Grace, nako, sana hindi maputol
Sana,
yung
I
sana,
know.
sana.
yung
I mean,
lucky strike namin.
Yes,
right,
we
what
have,
are
we
the
have
odds? What are the odds, like, from Earth?
infamous, we're quite famous
Can-
for that. Every time we interview
Yeah.
our first set of girls, you are usually part of the winning circle. So
That's true.
cross your
So,
fingers.
nako, Diyos ko
So
po,
let's see.
sana.
Yes.
Sana.
Mm.
Pero syempre, that also depends on, of course, the performances of the girls. And now, let's see and let's get to know them a little bit more, hindi ba? So that's what, sorry, wala pa pala. Mamaya pa yan. But that's what we're going to do right now, okay? So
Mhm.
now, we are going to give our ladies the chance to our audience to get to know the ladies better. Because what we're going to do right now is to go to our next segment, which we call In Focus. And that will be handled by Mark and Noy. Okay? So I'll turn it over to you, Mark and Noy.
Of course. So this segment in focus is a chance for our beautiful ladies to let their hair down, and of course, we just want to get to know them, right? So let's get to know Steffi and Grace. So let's start first with Steffi. Okay, so Steffi,
Okay.
I've heard and I've seen a lot of your videos. You've shared how you became a quindera and also are very passionate in going to farms. But I'd like to get to know a bit of your childhood. So how were
Okay.
you as a child? And did you ever, when you were a child, did you ever really dream of becoming a beauty queen during those days? Was it even at the back of your head before? How was it?
Okay. Okay, so when I was young, my parents, they're really shy, and they want us, me and my sister, they really want us to be more exposed and be out there. My parents, they are the one like to keep pushing us, like, oh, you should join modeling, like you should join pageantry, and we always watch, me and my parents, we always watch Miss Universe and seeing Pia and Catriona winning, like we really wanted to be there, like picturing myself to be there hopefully soon. So ever since gusto ko na talaga, like I really want to join Miss Universe Philippines, and that's my dream. So hopefully I can make my parents proud of that.
Oh, that's really a good story to tell. And I love parents who really push their kids to be the best of themselves. I really love that. So that's really good. So, and speaking of being the best of yourself, what is your most proudest moment at this stage in your life? And would you mind sharing to us a proud moment to everyone?
Hello? I'm so sorry. I think my internet is a little slow. Oh, can you repeat that,
it's
Sir
okay. We can
Marky?
hear you now.
Okay.
Yes, we can
Oh, can
hear
you
you now.
repeat your question, Sir Marky?
Sure. Because a while ago we were talking about your parents pushing you to be the best that you can be. maybe you could share to the audience a proud moment that in the state of your life right now. Anything that you're proud of, maybe you'd like to share that to the audience.
Yeah.
Okay, so anything that I'm proud of. Well, ever since when I'm young, I was young. Like my parents, they always try to teach us or taught me like to always humble myself towards other people.
Mm.
And growing up, like I was able to carry that on. And my parents taught me the most important thing in this world, and that is family. Growing up, I'm able to live my life full with genuine love with the people, with my parents, the people around me, and that's something that I can say that I'm happy of what my parents has taught me.
Wow, that's good to hear. Humility and the value for family. And
Mm.
a while ago, you also shared that it's been your dream talaga to be a Miss Universe representative. Maybe I'd like to
Mm.
check now. What does the crown mean to you? And how does that relate to you personally? And
Okay.
how does it relate to your advocacy?
Okay. For me, the crown, for me, it means success, empowerment, and duty.
Mm.
Success in a way, in all the things that I did for this competition, for all the time that I spent, for all the trainings, the Q&As, all the hardships that I went through, I consider that a success. Empowerment, because through empowering, I can hear or I can be that voice and be that bridge to everyone and amplify my advocacy in life and share that to other people and be that strength like to other people as well. And
Mm.
I want like my advocacy to be heard through this competition, through using this Miss Universe Philippines platform.
Wow, that's really good. And it's a good thing that women nowadays are empowered to actually use specific platforms to magnify what they believe in. Maybe this is now your chance. Maybe you could probably give us a snapshot or an idea of what your advocacy is and how important
Okay.
is it to you.
Okay. So for me, my advocacy is about empowering small business owners, and that's my advocacy. Empowering small business
Mm.
owners. It's something that is really relatable to me. Because ever since when I was young, I call myself as Queen Dera, Queen plus Dera. Because ever since I was young, I've been doing online business, selling, and that is something I find it very timely these days. Like you've seen, like a lot of people are like lost their jobs and now switching or focusing more on doing online selling, doing business. I want these people to be heard and feel seen, and I want them to be the bridge. And
Mm.
through this advocacy that I have, like we had this step up project. So it
Mhm.
started. Can I explain more about my
Yes,
project?
please. Yes,
If it,
please.
okay. So my team and I, we created this step up project. We started with this hashtag Queen Dara and the King Dara story, where simply we just like post online, like what what's our stories, what were our struggles during the pandemic, and how we
Mhm.
overcame it,
Mhm.
and posting what are things we are selling. In that way, like we can inspire people to do the same, like to never give up in this time
Mm.
of this
Mhm.
pandemic, of this
Correct.
struggle, like to fight. And there are so
Correct.
many ways you can do as long as you're passionate about it. So as long as you
Agree,
believe in the
agree.
word I will try, so you can do something. And
Agree. And
aside,
yeah, I'm sorry.
okay,
Please continue. Please continue.
okay,
Sorry
okay,
for
okay.
interrupting.
It's okay, it's okay. So aside from that, I also have this Steffi X project. So lately I've been posting it on my social media. I partnered with 6 different brands. So mostly these brands are startups, and hearing their stories, it's amazing and inspiring. So I tried like helping them like through using my reach, and with the help of Miss Universe Philippines, I can do that. And lastly, I also have this Queen Innovation, which I'll be posting more about my advocacy and my social media this coming September.
Wow, that's good to hear. Talk about
Mm.
maximizing and using your
Mm-mm,
platform to the fullest. Good job,
mm-mm.
good job, good job,
Thank
Steffi.
you.
I also like. I'm sorry, I just saw this very recently. I like your picture when you were and I think it's a photo
Ah,
shoot.
the burger,
The
Hungry
burger. You're
Galen.
having a
The
burger. I
Hungry
really
Galen.
love that. I know that you were promoting a local entrepreneur in Cebu,
Yes,
right? From
that's
what
part of my
I
Steffi X advocacy.
Mm.
That's really good. And you know what? And your advocacy is really relevant nowadays. And as you know, and like what you've already shared, a lot of people lost their jobs, and you are
Mm.
giving that platform to allow these people to start again, right?
Yes,
Mm.
that's true. So
Okay.
this way, like I can help them, even like in the simplest ways. Because when tomorrow comes, not just like a piece is ready for the greater change, but the whole pie. And that's what I'm doing here through my
Agree.
advocacy.
Agree. Agree. Thank you so much, Steffi. No, do you have
Thank
any
you.
other follow-up questions for Steffi?
Yes, and maybe just one question for Steffi because I'm really inspired by your advocacy because my mom used to work for the government for women workers
Mm-mm-mm.
in Dole. She was a director,
Mm-mm-mm.
and it was also
Oh.
exposed to that mindset that women are very important in nation building. I mean, take care of the women,
Mm-mm-mm.
then you take care of nation of the whole nation because they're the
Mm-mm-mm.
mothers, they're the house, they're the homemakers, so to
Mm-mm-mm.
say. For you, Steffi, what do you think is going to be, what do you want to be the impact of your advocacy, specifically to women in the Philippines, and how it can, build their morale and build their lives as, women who are empowered to, carry their lives on their own through their small businesses?
No, before like women we have need to do barbaric behavior just to stand parallel with men, but now women these days
Correct.
they are a fighter already. Like they do everything. They are capable of everything. And that is something that I want to achieve also with this focus that we have. Like during my time when I traveled to Cebu Province and different visit different municipalities, I got the chance to talk to different women who also want to uplift their lives. Even they
Mm-hmm.
don't need like for me like women they don't need to be defined with a man or even their bodies to define them. So they are like struggling and they're fighting for their lives and they want to be successful as well. So that's something that I want to help them through their passions in life and the things that they're doing and their business as
Correct.
well.
Correct. Women inspiring women. This is the new
Mm-mm.
Filipina,
Agree.
phenomenal Filipina right now, ladies and
Mm-mm.
gentlemen. Thank you so much, Steffi, for
Mm-mm.
sharing that. Marky,
Thank
any
you.
last thing for Steffi?
Yes, so no, later we'll get to know Steffi more because there are still facts that you'll be surprised about. So,
Yes.
Okay, I'm
so we'll
excited
get to
for
talk
it.
to her later. Thank you so much, Steffi. But I'm very excited now to meet our second guest,
Yay.
our in focus, another beautiful woman
Yeah.
from Negros Oriental, Grace Vendiola. Nonoy?
Yes. This time, Grace, because I watched your I think it was the introduction video. The thing that I got there is that you are the global provinciana. Is that term right? Is the branding right is that on point?
That's
It
Maybe
is.
interesting.
maybe you can share what exactly is a global provinciana in your own words and in your own, own ways.
Oh, Provinciano. Mine was kind of more unique, I guess, because
Mm.
aside from the normal life of Provinciano, where you have all the freedom to, be free and just because the thing there is like you are very close to nature and everything, like the um, province culture and the life there, which is quiet and simple. I grew up without my father, so it was
Mm.
kind of more of fun because it's like the literal me growing up with my grandma, with the guidance of my
Mm.
uncle, who were kind of strict. So actually, being in this pageant industry is kind of something I didn't expect when I was still young, because growing up, like
Mm.
it would be just church, school, and home. So it's something like that. You're free to do everything. Like in fact, I'm the kind of person. I even mentioned during my um, on that video that I'm actually capable of climbing a coconut tree, and it's something.
Mm.
It's very provinciana. There's
Interesting.
really more to that. Like I'm really crazy.
Yes, I'm not too sure if that skill is going to be useful in this competition, but I think in life it's going to be. It's good to know you can do that. Now, Gracie shared the provinciana part. Now, tell us about the global provinciana part. I mean, because I also watched in the video that you have achieved one of your life dreams. I think it's the biggest life dream that you have. You've become a flight attendant for many years. Guys visited 48 countries.
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
really.
right? 48 countries. Am I right with the video?
That's
When
a
in fact
lot.
we only
Wow.
like visited our grandma's house in the province, and that's it, once a year. But this girl already visited 48 countries. Now, maybe Grace, you can tell us the how that affected or like complemented your life as a provinciana. And now that you are a global Filipina, how did it work? How did it like
I know,
gel
right?
together?
Like it's difficult to imagine. To be honest, yeah, I just don't know how it happened. From
Mm.
being that ordinary girl just hiding in the province, I mean, like I've done pageants there, but all of a sudden seeing the reality of life, like it's huge. You know, it was a huge transition, but I think with the power of being diverse and flexible, it didn't really went that. I mean, like, I didn't really struggle that much. So the transition was, I would say, it was easy. And with that, I'd say that I think I am the luckiest person, because I remember during my training when I was still preparing to start flying, you know, we would discuss about emergency situations, and then we will get asked, what if you happen to crash in this area? And then they will just get amazed, because like I always find an answer to everything. Like, how are you gonna tell that this motor is clean? Like, how are you gonna make the
Oh
show?
my
And of course,
god,
it's
the
something that I'm
survival
very new to. So
skills.
I'm like, they'd be like, "Where are you from?" So I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
"Oh well,
Yeah, I
that's
mean
where
that's just
I
basically
grew."
having the best of both worlds, right? And I think that is gonna
Yes,
come. This one is gonna come. Not the like climbing the coconut tree. That's not gonna help in any way in the competition. But
you
this
will
one's
need
gonna help
that.
for sure. Yes. Now going now to your transition from being a flight attendant, because I think it's really a natural transition, so to say, for any flight attendant. So I'm in the Philippines. But for you, what was that turning point that that said inside you that okay, I am going to try out for Miss Universe Philippines, win, lose or draw, I'm gonna give it a shot. What was that defining moment?
No, actually, this the preparation for this pageant, this was so last minute. I joined Miss
Mm.
Negros when I won Miss Negros. That was way back 2016. That was 5 years ago. And after winning, I mean, it took me time to decide to join that pageant. But then after winning, I realized that how capable I am, and like what my potentials are. And then that time I was like, okay, like everybody was telling me join a national pageant. And I was like, okay, let's do it. I practiced, I did trainings, and then all of a sudden this opportunity came. And then so I was like, oh, what to pick? At the end of the day, since I have a poor family, to be honest, and then that time I was still struggling to finish my studies because I've been
Mm.
self-supporting. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take this opportunity. So I then started flying. And then when I came back now, my friends heard about Miss Universe and they're like, this is the time for you to continue that dream. So I'm like, okay, let's do this. That's why I'm
Mm.
here.
Yeah, I mean the global provinciana being a go-getter girl, that's perfectly like on point for you. Now speaking of like getting that goal, I mean let's now talk about the crown. Again, this is the crown where every crown has a story. What is going to be the story of your crown if ever you win the Miss Universe Philippines title? What are you going to do with the title? Maybe you can tell us about your plans and goals and missions about it.
To be honest with you, the thing really here is, unlike most of the beauty queens who are competing, I'd be sorry to say this, but it's not really that I am really aiming to win the crown, something like that.
Mm.
Because, you know, like, I feel like everyone can work hard in that. Like, we are all working hard in that. And at the end of the day, it's up to God of whose fate is going to, you know. But then my major reason is that, you know, this past few years and with my whole life experience, with all I've been through, I've witnessed people who are really struggling right now, and
Mhm.
I just want to share my story, and because I know many of them could relate to it. And
Mm.
by joining this platform, I know I will be given the chance to speak, to share, and make people relate to my story and make them understand and help them in some way, that, you know, at the end of the day, like, no matter what we go through in life, it is basically about holding on.
Mm.
Because, you know, it's not, you know, we're all having a difficult time right now, but it's not going to be like this forever. So that's one thing I want people to keep in mind, you know, and I would really want to have the chance to talk and to share that to everybody. Thank
You know
you.
what? You know what, Grace? You are a winner, baby. Right now, I mean, you don't need a crown. I totally agree. Mark, what can you say about
Thank
the
you.
sharing of Grace, which is really like compelling? I think.
It is very compelling, and I love Grace. I love a woman who experienced life struggles and then rise up to those struggles.
Thank
So
you.
please use that voice, that platform, because it deserves to be heard. However, I just have a follow up question because I got interested with your travels. 40,
Mm.
how many? No, no, 45?
48 countries.
48
48.
countries. Oh
I
my
Yes.
only
God.
visited one last year. My God, like 2 years
Oh my
ago.
God.
Hate this.
Probably my question is, I'm pretty sure you have had a chance to get to at least get to know a part of the culture of the countries that you've visited.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
What is the major lesson that you've learned from all of your visits, and how do you think could you
Oh,
apply that in your day-to-day activities, or even you competing at Miss Universe Philippines?
yeah. That's a very nice question. Actually, with my experience, I came to realize that all of us, like in whichever country, there are always people that's struggling there. There are people who are in comfortable situation, and all of us we have different stories. And at the end of the day, life is all about understanding and being sensitive um, to other people's feeling or other people's
Mm.
how do you call this, like, story. Because at the thing there is, when that opportunity actually gave me more understanding on how to be sensitive towards other people
Mm.
by being
Great.
being kind in a way. Because with in today's time, we all know that even social medias, it's kind of been abused. And at the end of the day, we all humans, we only need one thing, and that is love.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
I agree.
Correct.
I agree. You know what?
Mm.
For summing up what Grace shared, I think nowadays empathy and kindness is
right,
very important.
right.
I think that's what Grace is trying to share.
Oh,
Also,
it
Yes.
wow,
doesn't, it
very
doesn't
Yes.
hurt to
valuable
be
insight.
kind at all. It's a very
Yes.
simple sacrifice, and it will
Correct.
hurt you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Again,
I
like
love
like
that. Thank you.
yes. Again, bottom line, in a world where we have different languages,
And
kindness is our universal language,
Agree. Kindness and
right?
empathy. Good.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you,
Grabe,
Noy.
this is the
Noy.
first segment pa lang, we have been,
Woo.
di ba? Mind blown, right? These two girls are like the perfect first guests. Again, let's give them a virtual applause, everyone. So I hope we can give them some love right now. Like, Eman?
That is true. Grabe, give them some love. Kagaya nga ng love na binibigay ng ating netizens at communizens right now. At nawala po si Mark Ligatchalian. Ayun. Ayan. Sabi ni si Franzil, yan.
oh,
Zorelia Go
Steffi!
Steph. Ayan, meron din siyang comment. At kanina din meron ding cheer on kay ating Grace. So thank you very much for all the comments. Keep them coming, ladies and gentlemen. Sa sobrang dami ng comments na nandito, nagahang po ang backstage ko sa dami ng mga comments ninyo.
Kalma lang
But,
po, guys.
but keep them
Kalma
coming.
lang. May game pa
Oo,
tayo,
keep them coming.
guys.
Naku, if you want heat, then there's another hot thing that's coming up right now. Because right now, what we are going to do is we're going to play with our queens. Yes. What are we going to do with this one? So what's happening right now is let's play with our queens on Kahoot. Kahoot is an online game platform where everybody all around the world can play games together, even if they're miles apart. That's Kahoot. And that's
Oh,
what we are going to use right now. So I'm going to show you the screen. So here we
Can
have, yes,
point.
that's Kahoot right now. Oh, ayan na. This is now our screen. So we have
Join.
what we call Kahoot. So lahat po ng nandito, we're going to play a pageantry quiz game with our queens
Steph.
Grace
oh
and
my
Steffi.
God!
Yes,
Oo.
pageant
Okay.
Tingnan,
game.
tingnan
Woohoo!
naman natin kung
Correct.
tingnan natin kung gaano din kaalam ni Steffi at ni Grace ang ang tawag dito ang pageantry at ang Miss
Yes.
Universe history.
Correct.
What
But
are we?
then,
What
Emma,
are they supposed to do,
clarify
Noy?
first.
Oh my
Let's
God,
clarify
I'm
first,
nervous.
This is not going to risk your spot in the top 30.
Yes.
Don't you worry. So
Of course.
this is not a elimination round. So don't you worry. This is
Oo
only like a
nga.
fun game. So what's going to happen
Correct.
now is when our fans are going, I hope the fans will start to log in sa Kahoot already. That's a game code. And then our queens are also going to join in. And then you can play with them and then challenge them who's going to have the higher score at the end of the 7-item quiz. Oh my God.
Okay.
Oo.
This is much more more pressure than the elimination rounds, I think, no? This is
Oo,
much more...
tanungin po natin. Jello is already in.
Yes.
Bossing,
Jello.
Bossing Marky,
Please go
may prize ba yung mananalo? Will there
Is
be
this
Yes,
a
they will have a
multiple
prize.
choice?
My love and respect.
You're-
Just kidding.
Yes.
We'll announce
This
Our
is
later.
forever
going to be a
adoration.
challenge.
Please
I
log
know.
in at www.kahoot,
Yeah.
KAHOOT.it or
Yes.
download the Kahoot app. Pero it's quicker if you just go to www.kahoot.it and then key in the game pin 807-7357 and then key in your name.
Oo.
Please don't be shy. Write your name.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we're going
play
to just
the
wait for
game with
the...
girls.
Yeah.
MUP fans, hello, the supporters of Steffi and Grace. It's time. Oo. Sabi naman ni sabi ni John Vic, merong comment si John Vic. Sabi niya, I would love to play Kahoot, but I'm in the grocery now. I'm watching because of Steffi Pearson
Yes.
Aberasturi.
Hi.
That's so nice.
Enjoy.
Just
Make-
getting counted.
Doing grocery.
correct. Make Steffi your grocery companion, John.
Yes, we already have E. coli, we have Basher.
Ayan.
Okay.
Basher, naku,
Again,
may
if we
pumasok
have
na
more,
basher.
If we have more, the queens are
Basher.
going to join you guys. Oh, Steffi's already here.
Steffi's
Oh,
here.
is that you, Steffi?
Okay, I'm
Alright,
here,
great.
guys.
All right.
Ayan.
Come on,
Nandiyan na si
come on.
Steffi.
Yes.
Let's see. Ayan.
Join
There you
us,
go.
Ayan.
everyone.
Daya is also here. Malay mo si
Yeah.
ayan,
Millennial
Millennial Queen. Chen is already here.
Yeah.
Oh, may E.
Maybe
coli.
I would like to ask sila Steffi first and sila Greece while we're waiting for the fans. No, are you fond of like doing online games or you're more Netflix, you're more Facebook or Instagram? What do you do online most of the time?
Most of the time, since I'm a queendera, so I'm more on Facebook, Instagram selling, or watching Netflix.
Oh my God,
at the
online
time.
selling.
Love
Yes.
it.
Oh my God, there was like one post I said that I don't know, there is something about online selling that is therapeutic. I don't
addictive,
buy.
actually.
I don't buy
It is
anything, but
addictive.
right. I
Why?
love watching
You
every
should buy.
live stream.
You
I
should
know,
buy
yes, I'll
too.
buy. If I watch your
Oo.
stream, I'm gonna buy for sure. Just
All right,
saying
so
that.
we also have Grace now. We have Grace and Steffi.
Ayan.
And Kahoot. So
Ang
guys,
dami
Oh,
it's your
players.
turn.
Pahabol.
Let's
Sabi ni
see.
Arvin Sarande. Laban, Grace Vendiola from Negros Occidental. All right.
you.
Wow, ang dami nating players. And I
Yes,
think
I
it's
think we
time
can
for
start.
us. Yes, it's time for us to begin, okay? So I will be passing the reading of the questions to Noy and Mark. Let's begin with our first question.
All right. Again, our first question is for Play with the Queens is
Oh God.
kinakabahan. Are you getting nervous?
Baka-
Ayan.
Army
Number
Kosela of Finland was our first Miss Universe in 1952. She hailed from which country?
Ah,
Which
If
country?
you're a true fan,
Germany,
you know
Finland,
this.
Belgium, or France?
I forgot already.
Just
I'm
Oh
Tap
my
the
God.
answer.
Just
tap
tap your
the answer on
Just
your
tap.
screen.
Oh no.
Tap Germany, Belgium,
I'm not
Finland,
sure with my
France.
answer. I don't know about this.
Oh, I'm not scared.
We'll find out. Oh my God.
Oo.
Moment of truth.
Oh,
O hindi
The
ba?
answer
Actually,
is Finland.
binigyan namin kayo ng clue kasi first
Yay!
question to.
Finland, yes.
Army Kosela of Finland was
Oh
our
my God,
first
is
Miss
there?
Universe. Yes, she hailed from which country?
Oh my
Para
God.
pinadali na,
Ayoko
we made it
na.
easy for you since it's the first
Yes,
question.
I got
I
right.
know. Hindi natin na-proofread. Charot.
Ayan.
Tama
Si Mil-
yung sagot ko.
Millennial
it incorrect?
Queen. Millennial Queen is
I
our
wanna find
top
out.
player right
Who's
now.
the
Pangatlo
one?
si pangalawa si
Wala,
Bachelor,
we won't be
third is
able to
Steffi.
find
So
out.
Grace, don't worry, Grace, you still have a chance.
But
Oh,
Guys,
Steffi number
Grace.
3, in fairness.
let me just remind you, on Kahoot, it's not just about the correct answer, it's also about the speed. So,
Ah,
dapat
okay.
correct answer plus fast tapping of the answer.
Mm.
Okay?
Okay.
And
okay.
strength of heart. Something
And
like
strength of
that.
heart and advocacy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Marky, what's the next question?
But this is
All right,
so.
moving on to the next question. What year did Donald Trump acquire the Miss Universe organization? 94, 95, 96, 97. May clue dyan. There's a clue.
Yeah,
Meron
that queen won
ba?
during that day,
I'm
right,
like
Mark?
panicking. I just need to pick an answer.
Just tap
Oh
the
my
answer.
God.
Tap, choose.
Hindi ko, I don't know about this.
Let's make a wild
Bakit
guess.
ang hirap? Ah?
Ayan, nako.
Ay, ang dami
Yung mga
nagkamali.
yung mga Miss Universe fans natin ngayon, yung mga pageant quizzers natin, ako excited sa game na to.
Yes, the
For
answer is
sure.
1996.
Naku, nawala
The
si
clue there-
Steffi sa top
The clue there,
5.
if you notice
Oo.
the picture that we put, is Alicia Machado. Alicia Machado is Miss Universe 1996. So the answer is 96.
Ayun.
Laban,
At-
Queens! Laban!
It's
You
okay.
can do
More
this,
questions to go.
Steffi and Grace.
Oo. At ang mahal na mahal nating basher, siya ang top 1 ngayon. Yes.
No bashing,
May
only love.
basher tayo.
Charot.
Ito yung basher
Grabe
na
si
parang,
Basher.
ang saya naman na may bash. Ito yung basher na matutuwa ka na may
Correct.
basher.
Cool the basher.
Correct. Cool basher. Very
Very
good.
knowledgeable si
Noy?
Basher regarding to
Correct.
Correct.
Next
Number
question.
three.
Right.
Grace's
Grace's
short hair story.
Okay, this is something about our queens na. Ha? Her short hair story has to do something to do with her relationship status. True or
Ano
false?
ba to?
At i-reveal na later ang katotohanan.
Feeling ko mali
Mamaya.
yun.
Steffi ko pala dapat ang sumagot ng tama. Oh, naku, may
Ayan.
daming mali. It's true. And we're gonna ask her
Yes.
later after the game.
Oo.
Ha?
We will
Yeah,
ask
sure.
her.
Mm.
Ayan, tandaan niyo
Curious
yan,
about
ha?
your story, Grace.
Oo
Oo.
nga. Juicy, no?
Correct.
Oo.
Next question. Marky. Ay, sino na? Si Basher pa rin ang top 1.
Fairness,
Balik,
Steffi.
Steffi is
Lumalaban.
back. Oo, the top 5.
Sino ba yan?
Grace, ano na?
Next,
Mark?
true or false? 2017 saw the biggest number of applicants for Miss Universe with 97 delegates. Is it true or false?
Interesting fact yan, ha?
In 2017, was it
Interesting.
the biggest fact? 97? Let's see if you got it. Is
If
it
that
true
quote
or
is from
false?
2017, then it's true.
Yes, based on the
Diba?
number of people there.
Based on
Yes.
the picture.
So the answer is true.
Ah.
Yes. 6 people got it. If 5 did not. So who's the top scorer?
Si Basher pa rin.
Sino pa rin ang top scorer? Where's Emma? There you go.
Baka
Our
po
top-
si Basher
Wow.
ay si
Number
Hindi kaya.
Number 2, Steffi. You can still do this,
Steffi,
Grace.
laban,
Kaya mo
malapit
yan.
na.
Habol pa. There's a chance.
Feeling ko ang bilis nila lahat.
Okay.
Huwag ka kabahan, Grace. Kaya mo yan.
Next question. Our phenomenal woman from Cebu Province turns a diva and singer only when she hits the shower. Is it true or false?
Feeling ko false. I think Steffi is a singer. I think you
Ako
can
feeling
sing
ko singer
well.
talaga si Steffi.
Oo, it's false for me.
Ayan, I'm back. Nawala ako. Alam niyo ba yun?
Sure ka ba dyan?
Sa hair niya pa lang dyan, parang live
Baka
concert.
mabasa ko mamaya.
True. You don't sing. O mamaya pa rin.
Mamaya.
She
Let's
went-
hear the
only
story
went in the
later.
shower.
I was
Malay
wrong.
mo may sample. Who knows?
Oo.
Yeah.
Diba? Next question.
Yes, let's see who the top scorer is. Wow.
Si Bash
Steffi.
at si
Number
Steffi.
one. Dikit. Basher and Steffi.
Tama naman yung sagot ko.
Ano ko, baka nasa pang-anim
Speed.
ka, Grace.
Oo.
Oo. Baka sa speed of answering. Okay.
Pasok sa top 5 mamaya.
Ayan na, last question.
Last question. I'd like you to, this time hindi nyo itatapa, you have to rearrange.
Rearrange.
Oo.
Tap.
Rank
Rearrange.
the countries according to the number of Miss Universe crowns. In other words,
Touch.
from highest crowns to lowest crown. So
Yes.
just tap it, tap.
Tap it and drag it. Drag it. So, the country
Tap
that you
and drag.
think... Yes. The country that you think has the most number of crowns, put it on top. And then, second, third, fourth.
When we were talking about this
Yeah.
question, my number 1 and number 2 was, mas interswitched, right, Mark? I thought
Yeah.
number 2 was number 1.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
But especially for Miss Universe, yeah, you'd think,
Oh,
di
yeah.
ba? But
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes
actually,
sense.
we're giving you a hint.
We're giving you
Yeah.
a hint.
We're nice. We're
The
nice here,
country that you
so.
think is the top may not be the top when it comes to number of
Oh,
crowns.
let's try to see.
Oh yeah, because this is Miss Universe alone.
Yes, Miss
Yeah.
Universe
Mm.
alone.
The
Oh,
answer
There's
is USA,
USA.
Venezuela, Puerto
USA.
Rico, and of course,
Akala ko talaga
Last is
Venezuela
the
before.
Philippines.
akala ko rin nga Venezuela dati. It's
USA.
USA.
Me
Mm.
too.
USA
I
has
thought
the most number
Venezuela.
of. Now let's
Alright.
find out
Now, let's find
who
out.
Okay.
Woo! Tignan natin ang ranking.
Bragging rights to, no, for the
our
fans na I
second
beat them.
runner-up is Steffi. Ayan.
Yay!
Our first runner-up. Uy, si Basher, may
Basher.
nakatalo kay Basher.
Baka si
Sino
Grace.
ko?
Grace, nanalo ka.
Sino yan? Is that Grace?
Si Daya.
Nagdadaya si Daya. Nagdadaya si Daya.
Feeling ko
Nandadaya daw si...
rin.
Daya ha.
Ayan. Hey, congratulations. Daya,
Yay.
if you're here right now, whoever you are, Daya, can you comment and say, that was me? Ganon.
And si Basher, oo na.
Oo.
I
Oh,
beat
cash the
Queens.
score.
Basher,
We'll
wag
find
kami i-bash, please.
Oo.
I hope you enjoyed that,
Ayan.
girls.
Thank you.
So much fun.
That was
That was
I
so
hope,
fun. It was my first
we hope
time
you had
doing
fun
it.
with. Thank you so much. There you go. Ayan. Now, ayan, sino ba nag-comment na ba? Congrats. Ayan, USA is number 1. Oo. Sino pa ba? Sabi ni Linel, sino si Basher? Parang may clue ata kami, Linel. Tapos sabi ni Rain, quiz bee ba to? Medyo.
Aha.
Oh, hi,
so much,
Coach Rain!
Si Rain. Oh,
Yo,
Coach
he's my
Rain.
coach. He's my training coach sa gym.
Oh.
Hi, Rain.
Come your way,
Hi,
Coach
Rain.
Rain.
Go, Coach
Yeah.
Rain. And
Yeah.
our US correspondent is also here with us right now. Ralph Sambat.
Hi,
There you
Ralph.
go. Congratulations to the winner
Different time
of the
zone.
game.
Thank you for
Yes,
watching.
thank you for watching, Ralph. He is our US correspondent for Miss Earth Crown and D Crown. Thank you very
Yes.
much. Yes, thank you. Ayun! Pumunta na tayo sa ating next segment. Tama ba?
I'm
Yes.
excited
Tapos,
for this next segment.
oo, ako din. Excited ako for
What's
for
that?
this
Our
next segment na. Ang next segment natin, ayan, ipiprepare lang natin yung ating ang ating banner. Ang next segment natin is entitled Picture Perfects. Picture Perfects. Ayan. Ano ba
Picture
tong picture perfect na to? It's very easy. We just wanna give a little throwback to your photos. Hindi naman sobrang this season din ito. We are going to show some photos of our queens. And then we'd like to tell you the story behind those photos. Okay, so we will be showing a set of 2 photos for each queen. Don't worry, it's nothing compromising. Wala naman kaming i-reveal tungkol sa inyo. Promise talaga, promise.
Is it me climbing the coconut?
Baka before and
Not
after.
really.
It
Wala kasi.
is. Joke.
It could have been, but we heard tinanggal mo na ito sa iyong
Yes,
social
I
media.
did.
Oo. So hindi ito. Oo, but baka nga sabihin nyo, ayan pala yun. It's very easy. Let's begin with Grace.
Ooh.
Ito lang naman, Grace.
Oh,
Ayan.
Ayan.
We chose
We were-
that. You're so gorgeous there, Grace. Maybe you can share to us the
Oh.
story behind it.
We were so stunned by this and we want to know the story behind these glam shots. Who helped you achieve these gorgeous shots? And tell us the story behind it and the story behind that beautiful smile.
Yeah, that was in preparation for which challenge was that? You see, of
that the
all the
glam shot?
challenges of now, yeah. Oh, is it the glam? Yes, it. No, it's not the glam shot yet. Oh,
Headshot.
Yeah,
The headshot challenge.
Of all the
Oo.
you see, with the number of challenges, I'm now forgetting everything. Okay, so yeah, that was during the headshot challenge, and of course, behind that amazing picture was my team from Negros. My makeup artist was Leonico, and as you can say, you guys, I mean, like, I think you know already that I have short hair, but the way my hairstylist, Mommy Bianca, did it, it's just so, I don't know, like, it's really difficult. Like, I myself, like, I don't know how to do it like that, and she managed to, like, do it in a very flawless way. My stylist, Tita Jerry, my dentist, Pro Smile, and yeah, I'm trying to remember everyone behind that. And my friend Alja, like, it was going to compliment her and told me, like, to make that, to do that angle. So yeah, it was a very fun shoot actually. And I think my photographer was my friend Dionico, my makeup artist. It was him who did capture that photo. So yeah,
Beautiful, beautiful, hindi ba?
really,
Right. So the
Yeah.
fierce and the fierce and beautiful side
yeah.
of Grace that we are seeing here on the glam shot. And congratulations on this photo and to everybody behind the team. You did a really, really great
Oh,
job.
thank
Ganda.
Oo,
you.
hindi ba ganda? Meron kayong follow-up question on this one, Noy and Mark? Nice. Okay, thank you. Now,
None so
let's go
far.
let's go to the next photo. Ito naman ay para kay Steffi. Tell us
Ah.
more
I'm
tell us
excited.
more
What's
I'm
that?
excited.
Oh
about
my God.
this.
Ooh.
Oo,
Okay.
Steffi, the trending photo. Tell us everything about this. And balita ko ha, despite the beautiful execution of your pasarela shot, nagka-injury ka daw dito. Tama ba?
Oh, hindi naman. I wasn't injured at all, but it was a bit struggle. I'm at the bridge. That's the CCLX bridge. We decided
Yes.
to have that bridge shoot because we want to cater something different about Cebu because people already knew that Cebu is full of beaches, like white sand. So we want to cater something different. With having this tallest bridge or the biggest bridge in the Philippines, it speaks like progress for Cebu. And that's why we want to feature this bridge, the CCLX bridge. And in that photo, I'm really thankful to my team here in Cebu. They are really awesome. So thank you so much. We are not expecting it's gonna be trending. So so it was really amazing what happened to that video that we had the shoot as well. I'm wearing two designers from Cebu. Thank you so much for that. I think I should check my Instagram so I can acknowledge clearly like who are the designers for this. Okay,
That's
I'm
definitely.
wearing Jessie Lastimosa's dress, the Karen Me Softly dress, and Oscar James Design PH dress. Okay. So those are the three dresses that I've worn. So it's hard for me to choose like one dress because Miss Universe Philippines told us like, oh, you should choose only one dress. But there are so many
Oh.
beautiful dresses here in Cebu, and I want to cater many designers. So we decided to
Mm.
change pa iba-iba na mga dress habang naglalakad ako. That's why
Habang
we
naglalakad.
so that's why it took us like 3 hours to shoot that and have a really great drone video for it. And
That's
my
Amazing.
true.
makeup artist Scarlett, shout out to Scarlett, my awesome makeup artist, my stylist Josie, my videographer Michael for the drone, and sino pa ba? Si para
Ayun.
wala akong ma-miss out, si Jezreel, my
Oh,
photographer, and si Gara
nice.
Mm.
din. Thank you so much. Like I'm really lucky to have this
Thank you.
team here
Good
in
job.
Cebu. So I'm just really
Grabe,
thankful
Yes.
for that.
no?
Actually,
Grabe,
that's
thank you
something
so
that
much.
fans would really need to understand. No, the beautiful pictures of Grace, amazing pictorials of Steffi. There are people behind them, right? So it
Yes,
really
of
Takes a
course.
village.
it takes a village
Mm.
to build
Mm-mm.
True.
dreams. Kaya
Like a big
kaya
village.
kaya kayo guys, be careful when you're making a comment against these girls, ha? Kasi you never you don't know what they're going through. It's difficult what
Yes,
they're
yes.
doing, and they have a team
Yes.
behind them, right? Steffi and Grace.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agree.
Yes,
True.
that's right. And we can do
Agree.
it without them. So that's why big thank you talaga sa team namin.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mark, meron lang
Oo.
kung like follow up, like quick lang kay Steffi, no? Let's
Oo.
just
Okay.
imagine or suppose that you're going to recreate that runway like
Mm-mm.
video, pero another
Mm-mm.
location naman, anywhere
Ah.
in the world.
Ooh.
Have you thought of
Oh,
that?
that's
Like
interesting.
it's
Do you
gonna
want to
be
know my
epic.
answer? Do you want
What's
to know my
yeah, what's your
answer?
answer?
How the
Yes.
trending walk? It's gonna be in Israel.
Oh,
And that
yes!
Wow.
Oh.
We're
I
gonna
will be.
wait
Aba,
for
aba,
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm
aba.
praying. I'm
I love
praying.
that. Sige,
Just
si
I
really
Grace
love.
naman.
positive, but I'm
Grace,
really
kunyari naman
praying.
you will redo that photo shoot, that headshot. You've traveled 48 countries. Which country would you redo it? O, anong country?
Saan
Sige.
naman?
I've never been.
Very
I,
good. Israel
I,
din. Nice.
Wala. Si Steffi sumagot nun.
Ay,
Oh,
no,
sige,
I'm
yeah.
sorry.
Oh.
Israel
Sorry.
din.
you know,
How
I've
about
been
Grace?
searching
Grace,
for
which country?
her. I would want to do it in a snow, like with a snow location, something like this. Because I've never tried. Though I've traveled many times, I've never got the chance to have a picture in the snow, and I think that would really be something with a white background.
Oo nga.
So
Wow, oo nga.
maybe I can choose anywhere in Europe or Canada.
Wow.
Oo.
Nonoy,
Sama kami.
Canada
Charot.
daw. Canada, Nonoy.
Yeah,
Correct,
we can
Canada.
compare, yeah.
Or if you don't
Maybe
wanna...
next year's Miss Universe will be in Canada. Who
Who
knows?
knows?
Who knows?
Yeah, we never know, yeah.
Oh, there you
So
go.
again, we have to watch
Grace,
out for
dalhin
the
mo naman ako sa
recreation
travel mo.
of the
Or
video.
if you want to be closer, punta kayo dito kasi I'm in Japan, so you can come here sa
Yes.
Niseko sa
Yes, may
Japan
snow sa Japan.
during winter, and you can take beautiful photos there.
Yeah.
Oh, Japan is so
Ayun.
beautiful. I've been there.
Diba, no? Yes, always.
I've
I'm in
been
love
there
with
last
Japan.
year during my birthday.
And I've
last
never
year.
been there.
Oh,
Oh, see?
really?
Never been to Japan? Oh my
So
God.
Steffi
For the
has
countries
been
pero hindi
here.
Japan.
Oo, nako, you have to go whenever this pandemic is over, you know.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alam mo
Yes.
yung prospect of traveling, it's actually giving us hope. Hindi inggit yung parang, ay nako, basta. Pag natapos ang pandemic, magta-travel kami ulit. So it's like giving us
That's right.
hope. So yes, let's
Correct.
do that.
You have
Tuparin natin
something
yan.
to look forward for.
Agree.
Yes, that's
Yes.
true. That's true, Steffi. We have something to look forward to. Yan. So, gawin natin yan. I-manifest yung photoshoot sa snow at ang pagrampa sa Israel.
Hope these happen talaga.
Okay,
For the
there
two
you
of
go. Thank you very much. Nako, ang dami na nating natanong sa kanila. Pero,
Puto lang.
meron pa tayong last na tanungan
Mhm.
portion na magaganap. Because right now, what we're going to do is to have our... Ayan na.
Yan.
Our MUP fans ask. There you
Yeah.
go. Now, it's your turn, everybody. It's your turn to ask those questions you've been wanting to ask. Ayan. Kung gusto nyo yung medyo light, ewan ko sa inyo kung gusto nyong pahirapan ng ating mga MUP queens right now.
Wag naman.
Kanina sa backstage, sabi namin, you know, the hosts, Mark, Eman, and Nonoy will just keep this light for you. Ewan lang namin sa mga fans.
I know.
Sabi
They
nila.
didn't send yung media brief.
Baka si
Oo.
Basher, may balak si Basher.
We know.
Please be kind, please.
Basher,
Baka si
kick out ka
Basher may
namin.
gustong itanong.
Kindness
Si
doesn't
Basher,
Basher.
wag naman.
Oo. Pero bago sila magtanong, kami muna ang may itatanong sa inyo. Dahil kanina, during our game, our Kahoot game, meron tayong mga facts, a little,
Yes.
some fun
Oh,
facts about you
yeah.
na ni-reveal doon sa Kahoot game. And it's time to ask that right now. Unahin natin si Grace.
Oh my God,
Hindi ba?
yes.
Yung short
Short hair.
hair na may kinalaman sa iyong love life.
Relationship status.
Nako, pwede mo bang ikwento sa amin a little bit yon? Kahit without naming names
Pag-usapan
and
natin
everything.
yan.
Oo.
Yes.
No, actually, I was engaged 2 years ago, and then it ended. I don't know. I think it's in every girl, no, because it's not just me. I heard it from other girls also. No, whenever they tend to feel heartbroken, like it's the hair that comes first in their mind.
Oo nga.
So like that's when it started. It wasn't that short yet though, but then, but my previous relationship, yeah, that's what happened. I don't know, like I just cut it short, and then actually that was at the end. Like we actually were able to settle things together, and I just don't know. We separated again, and then I cut it short again. I don't know. It's just I told myself, okay, enough on relationship for now. I'm gonna. The next thing that I'm
Yeah.
promising
You're gonna get
myself is
bald.
I'm gonna.
At the end of it.
Oo nga eh.
I'm not going to cut my hair.
Yes.
Again. Oo.
Unless I find the right one. Right
Oh.
one?
Whoa!
Wow. And we'll pray for you for that.
Oo,
But I think I
again.
have to keep this hair extension for some time.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good on you. Short, actually, Grace, short or long hair, you look really beautiful.
Yeah.
So whatever hairstyle you choose. Ayan, ang
Yes.
ganda nun, ano? I
You
will
have an
not cut my
amazing bone
hair.
structure.
To the
Sobra.
person
Oo.
who
Bone
made me
structure
do
na naman ako.
that, it's okay. I still feel beautiful with my short hair.
Naman.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Naman.
Eat your heart out.
Naman,
Oo.
hindi ba?
Right.
Sabi nga kanina, I think one of you said, no, si Steffi, it's not men or our bodies or our ako, woman. It's not men or your bodies that will define you as women. So, you are defining your womanhood by your
Correct.
own terms.
Correct.
Oo, sabi niya.
Ayan.
Yes. At dahil ang ganda-ganda rin ng collarbone mo, bahala sila dyan. Okay. There
Grace,
you go.
thank you so much for sharing a part of yourself.
Yung mga
I
side
know
comment natin.
it's
No?
not every day
Oo.
that you get to share that. We appreciate
Oo,
it.
but thank you. Yes, thank you very much. It's a lesson also, an inspiration for other women then to, you
Yeah,
know.
tsaka
just
Grace,
like,
balita mo kami if it happens. We will be so
Oo.
happy for you.
yes. We will,
Yes.
dahil we're following you right now, so when we see you cut your hair or like do styling on it again, we'll be like, has she found her new love?
I
Yeah.
know.
So we will be finding that out. But thank you for that bit of fact about you. See, we
Thank
got
you,
to
guys.
know Grace a little bit more. Now let's go to Steffi. Steffi, for our fun fact, yes, you said that you become a diva and you'll sing like a diva only in the showers. What do you mean?
Because I really enjoy singing only at the shower, and I think nobody heard me sing live or being out there. It's not really my strong point, but I really enjoyed
Yeah.
singing at the shower. If you notice, when you're at the shower of the bathroom, your
Yes.
voice becomes really beautiful. If
Correct.
you notice that one, so I'm really enjoying it.
That's
And
so
me like
true.
singing like that, naging diva din ako. Nangarap din ako maging
With
diva,
dance
of
moves.
course.
Ay, lahat na, nako, marami dito. Alam mo, feeling ko nararamdaman ko ba, we're not gonna ask you to sing for us right now. We're not gonna put you on that spot. But I have
Okay.
I have a feeling one of these days we are just going to hear Steffi sing somewhere, you know.
Yeah.
And we're gonna be like, talaga ba? Hindi ka diva ng lagay na yan. So,
Feeling ko talaga
Oo
ko talaga
nga eh.
magaling kumanta si Steffi.
Ako
Yes,
din.
alam ko yan.
Proven wrong.
Gusto ko
Oo.
mag-try, pero ayokong mabash ni Basher.
Sige, pagkilala na si Basher.
You know what,
Next
guys?
thing na
You
lang.
can leave that to me. I think if we end up like getting like two girls in one room, I'm gonna contact whoever that girl is going to be with Steph. I'll take advantage of that.
Oy, yes.
Sige, go.
Yes.
Go, go,
Let's
go, go.
do that.
It's a
Naku,
deal.
may assignment si Grace.
Deal yan ah.
Tapos paano pala, Grace, pag kayo yung roommate ni Steffi, di mas
Oh,
maganda,
then
di
that's
ba?
so
O, di magkantahan yung dalawa. Then
Oo,
pagkatapos,
magkakanta.
uulan.
Oo. Tapos secretly mapupunta sa IG stories yung yung pagkanta ni Steffi.
Live.
But
Natakot ako,
thank you.
akala ko papakantahin ako.
Oo.
Pwede rin.
Muna.
Thank you very much.
Surprise.
Ayun. Thank you for sharing us those bits about yourself. Diba? We already have questions
Ayan.
from
we
our
do.
fans. Let's go to something that both of you can answer. May mga tanong na queen specific na para sa isang queen lang. Pero meron tayong mga tanong na para sa inyong dalawa. Gusto ko munang unahin yung tanong ni Catherine. Sabi niyo light lang eh. Di sige. Ayan, ito. To love or
Oh
to
my
be
God.
loved?
Hugot. Who goes?
Nice question.
Hugot yan ah. Yes.
Oo.
Would like to
Unahin
start.
natin.
Grace, to love or to be
Secret.
loved, Grace?
Who?
Si Grace talaga.
Si Grace talaga yung tinanong
Ayaw mo
natin.
yan,
I'm sorry,
girl.
Grace.
Kasi, I really like loving people, like caring people, but you know the feeling when you're not being loved. Just joking.
Ouch.
Akala namin,
Hugot.
kinabahan kami
But,
dun.
okay, I have an answer to that. I think I've done way more enough when it comes to loving, and I think this time I deserve to be loved. So I would choose to be loved.
Correct.
Oh my
Ay,
God.
ang sakit ng tanong.
Alam mo, si Grace hindi lang siya global probinsyana, hugot queen din siya.
Oo.
Napakaganda ng mga love wisdom mo. Thank you very much for that. Actually, thank you for that, Grace.
Thank you
Oo.
for the question, Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine. How about Steffi? What's your answer to this? To love or to be loved?
Okay. Probably I should go to love because what I've said a while ago, like I grew up being raised by my parents, being loved so much, and having that love within me, it's something that I want to share to the people. That's why, like through
Mm.
joining Miss Universe Philippines, I know that I can share that love to me, to the others, to other people watching, and I want to be that bridge and inspire and empower people. So more love sa kanila, because I've
Ayun.
received so much love from my
Oh.
parents ever since already.
That's the
Oh,
That's
right way to
so
go.
right
nice.
answer.
Great,
Nice.
right?
Thank you. Sharing to ano yun, loving, it's like loving it, hindi paying it, loving it forward, hindi ba?
Correct.
The love that you
Mm-mm.
receive, you love forward. Teka muna,
Mm.
merong best friend dito na nambubuko. Somebody is
Sino?
Sino
revealing some
yan?
Oh
secrets.
my
Si Casey
gosh.
I've heard
Sabelino
Steffi
sabi niya,
sing.
I've
I
heard
knew
Steffi
it.
sing,
I
Oh,
knew
maganda voice
it.
niya,
Casey, again,
promise.
Casey is my sister. Casey Sabelino. We're
Long
siblings.
lost
I'll
siblings.
message
I don't
you.
mind
Sure ka ba
Ah,
singing
talaga,
here till
Casey?
midnight.
oo.
I think
Mamaya.
nagkasabay kami sa CR Guru.
thank
It's a
you,
Nagkasabay.
Casey, for
mystery.
making buko.
Thank you so
Uh,
much. Now, let's proceed to the questions. Ayan, our next question naman is this. This is a nice question ha, and very relevant and timely.
Mhm.
Okay? Sabi ni Ariel Lance Rojas,
mm-mm.
I have a question. What's your stand about getting vaccinated? As a beauty queen, how can you influence the public to get their doses? Ayan. Let's start this time with, ano na to? Final question na ba to? Okay.
Serious naman?
Kaya nga.
Oo. This time, let's start with Steffi.
Okay, so to be honest, I got vaccinated already and something which I support. So I want to tell people that let's not wait for some other time or for things to happen badly to you. I've experienced that a lot of my loved ones experience COVID. It's real. It's happening, and I lost loved ones for it. So get vaccinated. This vaccine, it's an opportunity given to us. It's a golden opportunity. So let's transform this vaccination to or this illness to a great wellness. So let's get vaccinated and let's be part of the solution so that all of us can move forward and be part of it.
Grabe. Oh, yung sagot ni Steffi,
Mm.
pang Israel na siya.
Yes.
Oh, diba? Now let's go to Grace.
Well, for me, I actually no, I just got vaccinated end of last month actually,
Mhm.
and I think because the thing there is I think people are scared and uh, or are still doubtful about the vaccine. So I think we need to do more proper dissemination of information of how effective really it is. Because even doctors, like we have to trust the science. And I, my friend, I've seen friends who lost family members because of COVID, and I'm sure that is something we don't want to experience. And you have to keep in mind that when you get yourself vaccinated, it's not just you keeping yourself safe, but also the people around you, especially your loved ones. So
That
it's time
is
to get vaccinated. Thank
that
you.
is true. Thank you very much. Wow. That was beautiful. And now let's welcome back Noy Sabilano. Nawala siya eh.
Hi. Well,
Okay.
for me, hindi pala candidate, sorry.
Ay, hindi ka candidate.
Oo,
Oo, sorry,
pala.
Noy.
Ako naman,
Oo.
I believe. Ay, hindi. Mali pala, mali.
Thank you so much. Ayan. Actually, we with the time that we have a room for
Yeah.
2 more questions. Okay, we have room for
Okay.
2 more questions. So now, let's have one. The next question is going to come from, tingnan natin ha. I like this one. Pang final question din to. Gusto ko to. This is from all quotation marks. I don't know what your name is. I'm so sorry. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you?
Wow.
Ang ganda
Napaka-profound
ng
ng
tanong
question.
mo.
Ang ganda.
I
That's a
love
nice
this.
question.
I
What would
love
you
it. I hope we
differently?
know your
Galing.
name. We get to know your name. What would you do
Great.
differently if you knew nobody would
God.
judge you? Let's begin with Steffi.
Okay, what would I do differently? I think I won't do anything differently because I'm really happy what I'm doing now. And I don't really care about like what people would say. I just want to focus more on myself. Like same as the bashers, like joining Miss Universe Philippines, I prepared myself physically, mentally, and emotionally for this competition. But I know that there will be a lot of people a lot of people were going to bash me, judge me, and I can't please everyone, but I just want to focus on myself, and I won't do anything differently at all. I just want to
That
show what I've got and showcase who I am.
Mm.
oh, diba?
Oh,
There you go. So our queen, Steffi, won't do anything differently because, she believes that what she's doing is already right. Yeah? Preparing
correct.
emotionally for everything. Lahat ng advocacies, the love that she gives. So there you go. That's her answer for you. And
Yes.
now let's go to Queen Grace. What would you do differently if you knew nobody would judge you?
Actually, my answer would be similar with Steffi's answer. I'm the kind of person who's been doing things on my own. Like I started being independent at the age of 16, and since then I've been doing things on my own. And at the end of the day, no matter what you do, good or bad, there will still people who will judge you. So the thing there is, you have to really learn how to live your life without basing on other people's opinion, but knowing and basing it to what you really want. And by doing so, at the end of the day, it's going to make you happy with Basher, with whoever they are, once you are able to do what you want to do, that gives you the fulfillment, and then there, it'll give you happiness and you'll be fine.
I love that. I love that Grace said that live your life based on what you want. Okay, that's really
Uh-huh.
important. Really nowadays, like social media, we think that was what we see in social media is really real, and we base it, you base
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
what we see and we apply it in our lives. But the thing is, you should live your life based on how you want it to be lived. I
Mm.
Yes.
agree.
Oo.
Thank you so much, Grace.
Ako din. And also what Steffi said, just the being you, being yourself, and because you can't please everybody, but as long as you're doing what is right and what is with love, then you're on the right track. So napakaganda ng mga
Mm.
Awesome.
sagot ng mga
Yes.
queens natin.
By the way, Emma, the girl who asked the question is Kat. There.
Kat,
Hi,
Hi,
Kat.
Kat.
yes.
Hi,
Okay.
Kat.
Thank you
That
for
was an
that
amazing
wonderful
question.
question, Kat.
Mm-mm.
Now, the fitting last question that we're going to share is, nako, ito, sa dami ng nagtatanong, ayan, ito na. Ayan, ito na. This is very fitting as the last question. Actually, for Steffi and Grace, yan pala, sabi ni John
Mm.
Vic, for Steffi and Grace, why should you be the next Miss Universe Philippines? Let's
Okay.
begin with Grace.
Oh, okay. I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines. It's because, I'm just like other girls, I've worked so hard for this, and we all have the same reason and purpose in joining. I think it's just that I see the Miss Universe Philippines as a job, and I am here to apply. And, when you, Miss Universe Philippines, I see it as an organization which is supposed to be represented, or which should be represented by somebody who really has a heart to it. And grow like since the very beginning of my journey, I've always wanted to really extend help to people, and that's the major reason why I'm here. And I think me being workaholic, selfless, and all I want is to really help people with all those organizations and platforms and organizations that I will be able to work with. I am sure that I would fit and I would be capable of doing the job. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Ayan. Now, before I ask Steffi to answer that, actually may tanong din tayo from Kumu. Kapareho ng meaning ng question
Mm.
ni user, ni
John.
Hyacinth. Sabi niya, why do you want to win this pageant? Kapareho sila ng meaning ni John Vic. Thank you, Hyacinth, for that question. So, why do you want to win and why should you be the next MUPH? That's basically our question. Now, Steffi, it's your turn to answer that.
Okay. Why should I be the next Miss Universe Philippines? Because I came here to challenge myself and believing that Miss Universe Philippines is bound more than just walking on stage or talk to the crowd, but Miss Universe Philippines is here to inspire, empower people, and touch lives and make a difference. So that's why I came here to step in and take part of this organization because I want every future to be written with hopes, knowing that I am here to stand, speak, and walk with them. That's why I should be the next Miss Universe Philippines.
Wow.
Very
That's
nice
very
answer,
good.
Steph.
She wants people to stand with hope. That's
Yes.
amazing, right? So standing with love and standing with hope, that's what a Miss Universe Philippines stands for. And thank you very much. Thank you, John Vic, for
Thank
that
you.
wonderful question. Ayan, hindi ba? Oh my God. We are now down to the last part of our
Aww.
show.
Oh.
But for the last part of oo nga, we're having so much fun, aren't we? And we don't want this to end.
Yeah.
Diba, no? Thank you so much. But now, you have been um
Ah.
you have been saying some
Okay.
inspiring words, but this time we know Grace has told us about her struggles. Steffi also has told us about how she
Mhm.
prepared for this.
Mm-mm.
Of course, when we were little, when we were young, when we were kids, we never knew before exactly what life holds for us and what
Mm-mm.
we will become when we grow up. And now that you are where you are, whether as a Miss Universe queen or as you being your occupation right now, what will you tell to the
Mm-mm.
little you? What will you
Okay.
tell to the little you
Little.
now that you are
Wow.
here where you are? Ano yung message
Okay.
mo sa dating ikaw, sa batang ikaw? Let's
Okay.
begin with Steffi.
Okay. What I would like to tell to my little me is that I will tell her that failure is inevitable and it happens. So never really tied to destiny because I do believe that a strength of an iron chain is defined by its weakest linkage. So try, and fail many times so that when you do, you would have learned not to fail ever again. So that's my message to my little me.
Try and fail so that you would never have to fail again.
Oh
That was
gosh.
so
Yeah.
beautiful. Thank you so much.
Very true.
Thank
Very,
you.
very true. But si Grace naman, Grace.
Oh gosh,
Nasa,
the question
what?
just got.
Oh my God, Grace. Grace.
Grace,
Umiiyak
we're
ka?
so
Umiiyak
sorry.
na
You
agad
know
si
what?
Wow.
If we were
Grace.
there, we could have hugged you. So,
Oo nga eh.
Oh gosh.
Yan. Baka tinamaan din si
Oh
Wow.
Grace
gosh.
doon sa
Sorry guys.
message ni Steffi na fail and fail until you never have to fail again. I think
Mm.
nag-a-apply din yun sa ating lahat at kay Grace. Pero
Mm-mm.
Correct.
ikaw, Grace,
agree,
what do
agree.
you want to tell your little self now that you are
Mm-mm.
where you are? You are a Miss Universe Philippines top 30. You've traveled to 48 countries. You've achieved what you've achieved. But what do you want to tell your little self?
Um, Here's the thing with me. I grew up as without my real father, so it has always been. I had a life that was kind of chaotic because my stepfather was he had alcohol addiction and it's been a really tough journey growing up. There has been a lot of times where oh my gosh, I was so close to giving up. So this is a message not just to the young me but all to the young ones right now. Whatever is that thing that you are going through in life, whatever hardship that is, you don't have your parents, you're not given the opportunity that others are receiving. I tell you, quitting, there's no reason to eliminate that from that mind. I tell you, at the end of the day, as long as you keep pushing yourself, you keep on believing yourself, you stay true and just be good, you will get to where you want to be.
Grace,
Thank
virtual
you very
hug.
much.
Virtual
Virtual
hug.
hug,
Virtual
Grace.
boses
Hug
Love
tayo
you
ni
time.
guys.
To
Thank
Let's
Steffi
you.
hug each other.
also.
Hug, hug, hug.
Oh my God, ano ba naman tong
I
ano
will
na to?
find you guys.
We, bakit? Kinabahan kami doon?
That's not a threat. I'm gonna give you all a hug.
Okay, yes.
Okay, to
Good.
give us a hug. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Akala ko,
Yes.
oo, kasi
Sana
pinaiyakan
sino
namin. But,
music?
oo,
May
thank you
musical
so
scoring
much.
nga
Yay!
eh.
Oo. Ganun talaga production tayo dito. So,
Yes,
oo.
complete,
Mm.
complete.
Ibalik natin sa yan, sa happy vibes, sa good vibes music.
Yeah.
Ayan, thank you very much. Gusto ko lang i-reiterate yung sinabi nila pareho. Isa-summarize yung sinabi ni Steffi tsaka ni Grace, ha? Hindi ba?
Mm.
So, never quit, sabi ni Grace. Don't take that
Mm.
out of your vocabulary, quitting. Take that out. Because, sabi ni Steffi, fail and fail until you don't have to fail anymore. Ang ganda, di ba, na
Mm.
pagsamahin?
Swak na
That's the
swak.
perfect final answer.
Perfect
Di
final
ba?
answer.
Oo. totoo yun, tandaan nyo yan. Ush, yung mga ibang candidates, tandaan nyo
Baka
yan.
matanong yan, ha?
Oo. Take the word quitting out of your vocabulary and remember, fail and fail until you don't have to fail anymore. Thank you very
Beautiful.
much.
Love it,
Oh.
love it, love it, love it. You know what, Grace and Steffi, would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for opening up, for sharing a part of yourself, and I hope you enjoyed your day and the show with us.
Yes. Now,
Thank
we'd like to give
you.
you the floor if you want to invite people to follow you, whatever your
Yeah.
activities is in and out of MUP, and of course to tell us more about what's going to happen at Miss Universe Philippines. Let's begin with sige, si ano muna, si Steffi muna. Let's begin with Steffi. Steffi, what would you like to invite them to?
Okay, so hi guys, thank you so much. Oh, by the way, thank you so much for having me here in Focus. Daghang salamat. And of course to my fans and people who are following me, thank you so much for all the love and support that you're showing me. Thank you for making me part of top 30 because of you guys. So daghang salamat. So this coming September, we have so many activities with Miss Universe Philippines. We have no exact schedule yet. But we're going to keep you updated every schedule that we're going to have. So
There
keep on
you
voting
go.
because I've heard that I'm not sure, they haven't posted it yet, that we have this Lazada voting, which we're going to post maybe tomorrow, more updates about it. So that the winner will be part automatically with top 16. So
Uy.
that's going to happen.
Oh.
Yes. So keep on voting,
Thank you.
please, and supporting all your candidates as well. So
Thank you so much. Ayan, sabi ni user walang name din si user 7541430 from Kumu. Sabi niya, one Steffi at a time for the crown.
Yes.
Good luck, Steffi. Sabi niya. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
user. Ayan. Now, let's go to Grace. Grace, where would you like to invite them to?
Before that, I just want to, same. Want to thank you guys. Really,
Thank
this
you.
was really a smooth one. I really thought, like I was freaking out earlier. I was like, because I don't have a team and I had to ask somebody to do my makeup, and everything was just, but you guys really made it so fun and really smooth.
That's so nice to hear. Thank you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it was so fun being with you guys. So to all of you guys who's been supporting the pageant, supporting your favorite candidate, thank you for doing so. To all my friends, supporters, also thank you so much for helping me make it to this far. And also for my social media accounts, it's same with my name. It's just Grace Charmaine Vendiola, both Facebook and Instagram. I also have a Facebook page. You can follow me there as well. And in regards with the coming events, I think Steph already mentioned them. So I think soon. Oh, you should watch out for our tourism video. I think it will be released next week.
May tourism video. That's nice.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Grace. At before we end, gusto lang namin i-reveal. She revealed herself. Sabi niya, Daria May Hidalgo. That's me who won the Kahoot game. Daria.
Congratulations.
Daria May Hidalgo. Thank you so much. And of course, Kat would like to say good luck, Steffi and Grace. And of course, sabi ni Hyacinth sa Kumu naman, good luck, Steffi and Grace. And guwapa basta Bisaya. Yun. Tapos sabi ni Nestor, sample kahit one stanza ng song lang, Steffi. Sabi niya, hindi kami nag-request no.
Yun talaga.
Pero
It's gonna
gumawa
happen
paraan.
here. Ito na talaga. Ready na ba
It's
kumabash dito?
Yes!
Yay!
Sige, try
One
ko,
line
ha?
or a line
Sige.
or two.
A line or
Okay.
two, Steffi, ready?
Natakot
Ladies
ako.
and gentlemen, sa
Okay.
ating premiere episode, Steffi's gonna sing for us.
Dito lang
Here
yan,
we
ha?
Oo, i-record nyo na to, guys. I-record nyo.
Sige, try ko. Sakit mo yung throat ko. Okay. Remember those walls of Bill? Baby, they're tumbling down. They don't pick up. Yun na lang!
Ay!
Alam nyo, ay nako.
Ay, grabe. Grabe. 2 lines
Ay,
lang yun.
nako.
Gumaganyan-ganyan
Sabi ko
ako.
na eh. Sabi
I
ko na
knew
eh.
it.
Oo, gumagano na kami. Napapagano na kami.
Talagang
2
gumagano na
lines
kami.
pa lang yun,
tigil pa
ha?
Amazing.
2 lines pa lang yun, pero alam na
Trailer
natin
lang
agad.
yun.
Oo. Preview pa lang yung kaya abangan. Ganyan mag-brand. Kailangan may patikim. Ganon. Thank you so much.
Yes.
And
Para more to
also,
look forward for.
correct. Very good. More to look forward. Also, appreciation then. We'd like to thank John, Vic, and everybody who's appreciate our show today. Sabi niya, thanks guys for doing this live for us fans to know more about our queens. We really
Wow,
appreciate it. Good luck to all our girls. Thank you so much. Thank
so
you, John Vic,
nice.
for that. And thank you very much,
Yay.
everyone, for doing this. Anything else
Thank
before we go, Mark?
you.
Mark?
None. I just like to thank Grace and Steffi for gracing our show. This is our first show, and I hope they enjoyed, and I hope the fans enjoyed as well. Also, a big shout out sa love namin, Tito Rogel. Tito Rogel!
Yes, Tito
Hello!
Rogel Flores.
So,
Thank you
that's
so
it for
much.
me.
Thank
Yes,
you,
and
Noy.
aside from Tito Rogel na talagang from the very beginning, supporter na namin, MEC pa lang, now D-Crown na kami. Also kay Sir Voltaire Tayag, thank
Yes,
you so much,
Voltaire.
sir,
Yes.
for
Thank
being so
you.
gracious and letting us interview the queens. Again, this is
Oo.
only the first episode, guys. I mean, this was such a powerhouse interview with Steffi and Grace. If you want more, we'll have more in a few
Sobra.
hours. Tama ba,
In a few
Eman?
hours. Oo. Akala nyo si Grace at si Steffi lang ang walang pahinga. Kami rin.
Mhm.
Because tonight at 8 p.m., we are going to interview Simone Bordilia. Okay. Ako si Simone, estudyante ko pa to dati. Ang tanda ko na po. Yes. All right. Thank you. Yes, so that will be later on. Pero shout out din po pala kay tawag dito, kay Sir yan. So meron din siyang pinagdadaanan. So prayers for Sir
Yes,
Voltaire. So we also
Yes,
send
yes.
prayers for Sir Voltaire.
Prayers to Sir Voltaire.
But thank you very much. Now, yun po. And of course, we'd like to ask you to follow D-Crown on Facebook and subscribe to our MEC and D-Crown TV on YouTube. And of course, to the M and Mega channel and the D-Crown channel on Kumu. Abangan nyo po because this coming October, D-Crown has a partnership with Kumu's Social TV, Kumu's major channel, and we will be broadcasting our shows there. Kaya, di ba? Big time. But thank you very much. Di ba? Bumigay na sa bandang dulo, di ba?
I know. Kanina modulated all throughout.
Oo, modulated pa
Kunyari.
kanina. Pero kasi nga sabi ni Steffi tsaka ni Grace, di ba? Be natural, be you. Oh. So now, we'd like on behalf of everybody, this has been Noy, Marky, and me, Eman. We are the men of D-Crown. Thank you very much, Grace and Steffi. And thank you very much to everybody who watched us today. Grabe, pumalo tayo ng more than 100, and we'd like to call it 100 million views, concurrent views on Facebook, Kumu, and YouTube. Thank you very much. Keep sharing
Thank
this live
you.
stream to everybody on its replay. Maraming salamat po. See you later. And of course, see you again soon, Steffi and Grace.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you guys so
Bye,
much.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone. See you later.